All right, what up? Peace, peace, peace. Hope all's well, everybody, man. Hopefully, the Most High in your house shall is blessing y'all day. By His mercies we are consumed. I just want to come back with another quick video, man. And honestly, I wasn't going to go into this. Well, actually, kind of was thinking about, but since it was actually the verse of the day, and I'm just kind of going over things, revising some scriptures, things of that nature. Yeah, man, I want to go into something like I did know because I revised some scriptures because I did. Let's go out there too, show that love and kindness and mercy towards one another too as well. I forgot to say that, but I do want to go into this, man, because I touched on it in the past. Like, also too, because like a lot of times, and this is going into evil thoughts and things of that nature, and how like we can't be too hard on ourselves for it, but honestly, but we have to be mindful of those things. Because I want to revise some scriptures, or revise certain things, man. Because shout out to brother Assembly the Firstborn. Because and also too, when you think about it, because he kind of brought this out too. Because once you really go in Proverbs, because I'm gonna be in Proverbs, we're gonna be in Proverbs for a little bit with this. You realize that when people say, because a lot of times people just say, oh, the thoughts of wickedness are sin, and that's not really the case though. I mean, but I'm again wisdom of Solomon. Yes, can that detach you from heavenly thoughts? Of course, but that's why there's other scriptures that goes into things that goes into having your mind on the Most High in your house, having catching care upon heavenly things, so that you could kind of fight those things, man. Because because it's not recorded in here, man. You don't think our forefathers, these righteous men in here didn't the prophets, they didn't go through as it might not be written, but like James 5:17 says, these are holy men, but these were regular men at the end of the day too. But they're like Elijah and things like that. All these other people, they had the same passions, subject to the same passions, just like us, man. But let me get this in Proverbs 15:10 real quick, man, because I'm just gonna give just go over it, because when you think about it, you're gonna realize it, not too, so we can't be beat up on ourselves, man. Because even though I had to kind of stop, had to control what I'm like that, man. Because also too, that goes into content and the music and things that you watch as well, man. I mean, could just be mindful of that, man. Honestly, because I do got to, like I said the other day, I do have to listen to more godly music, things of that nature, and not listen to secular movies or secular music. I said secular music, or watching different movies or TV shows. That's like sin per se, but you guys gotta be mindful of that, man. Because honestly, a lot of times in that, man, I'm just looking I watch it for of course, entertainment, recreation, but I look at it because I get spiritual things out of it, believe it or not, man. Because but even before I came to Word, man, honestly, I always liked analyzing things like movies or going into things that, like I said, that was my favorite class. And now look back at it in high school, English class was my senior year. We had the movie film class for English, but that's not besides the point, man. But yeah, man, just be mindful of that too. But also, yeah, man, as far as evil thoughts, man, wicked thoughts, man, but we still have to be mindful of that, because all that sin does start in the mind, man. That's what your house shall is laying out, man. It's not what goes out, but what comes in, man. I got some yeah, I just really butchered that. I'm not y'all know what he said though. Y'all know what defiles. This is what goes in that defiles pretty much. Yeah, man. So gotta be mindful of that. But let me get this too, because let me get this Proverbs 15 and because where's that Proverbs? Because I always want to get the understanding of this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Proverbs 15 verse 26, because the thoughts of the wicked are abomination to the Lord, but the words of the pure are pleasant words. So it says the thoughts of the wicked are abomination to the Lord, but the words of the pure are pleasant words. So yeah. So what are the thoughts that goes into that are the abomination to the Lord? That's going to what we read in Proverbs 1, which I'm about to get. That's going to scheming evil, plotting evil. That's what it is. Doing a bank heist and things of that nature. That's or robbing somebody, or just scheming, or different ways of scheming evil, man. That's what their thoughts of it is. That's not actually having evil thoughts. That's just having the thought that's evil or wicked thoughts, even though you kind of gotta fight those things, of course. But yeah, man, that's going into. Let's get Proverbs 11 real quick. Proverbs 1. I'm sorry, 11 through yeah, like because this is what it's talking about. I'm reading this one more time. Proverbs chapter 15 verse 26. The thoughts of the wicked are abomination to the Lord, but the words of the pure are pleasant words. It says, my son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. If they, and this is all the law too. Run out with a multitude to do evil, pretty much. Yeah, and it's Timothy, lay no hands on no man, or neither be a partaker in other man's sins. So most of these proverbs are the law, of course. But it says, my son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. If they say, come and let us wait for blood, and let us lurk privily for the innocent without a cause. Let us swallow them up alive as the grave and whole, and as those that go down into the pit. And we shall find the precious substance. We shall fill our houses with spoil. Cast in thy lot among us. Let us have all the. Cast in thy lot among us. Let us all have one purse. I'm sorry, y'all. My son, walk not thou in the way with them, referring not thy foot from their path. So yeah, man, that's all going to like Proverbs 11 to 15. Man, that's all going to like that's what the thoughts of the wicked are: abomination, like plotting, scheming, evil things, something like that, or any other types of evil, and actually doing it. That's what that is. That's the thoughts of the wicked are abomination to the Lord. When you think about it and you actually do it, like pretty much like scheming, pretty much. This was a Masami real quick though, because let's get this was a Masami. It says, yeah, man, this is also was a Masami. What's called 1 verse 5. It says, for the Holy Spirit of discipline will flee deceit and remove thoughts that are without understanding, and will not abide when unrighteousness cometh in. So yeah, man. So that's actually no. I want what's called 3. Yeah, verse I want verse 3 real quick. No, I'm saying, for forward thoughts separate from Yahweh and his power. When it's tried, he reproveth the unwise. So yeah, for forward thoughts separate from from Yahweh and his power when it is tried and prove the unwise. So let's kind of look at this in both angles, right? Because now I'm just thinking about, because what I just read, I'm kind of coming to a realization too. Because even this is talking about because even this doesn't even say it's sin, having evil thoughts. I'm not condoning evil thoughts. I'm not saying we should revel and not be mindful of our evil thoughts. We try to fight those things, but I'm just saying for this, it doesn't even say it's sin per se, but it's all of it's saying as well is that it can separate you from holy, from thinking upon things with spiritual things or heavenly things, man. That's all it can do, pretty much. Because as we can read in the next verse, it said, "For into a malicious soul, wisdom shall not enter in." So yeah, this is when you're kind of one with it. This is kind of going to, because I was looking at this earlier. It's kind of you can't even get wisdom if you're a malicious, evil, spiteful at heart. Yeah, you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get the Holy Spirit. You're not gonna get the wisdom, man. It's just got the evil eye, things of that nature. It's not gonna dwell in you. Like the brother Kwame Call, I was watching his class yesterday. Like he says, man, because a lot of times, too, just inside, because a lot of times we focus on, spiritual power and spiritual bodies. Right here, man, it says, if you're malicious, you're not even getting that, because like the brother Kwame Call said, man, why would that, evil spirit, come in the new body, in a spiritual, a heavenly body type of body, that they can't even go together, they can't even mix. So that's just another topic for another day. Nor during the body that is subject against the sin. That's why the pause. That's why the inward man is so important. Then that's when that comes, man. You constantly go, because we was talking about the new covenant with the brothers on the Discord. That, man, that's what it is. First, it's a process. Shout out to bro Kwame Call and Mashah. Brother, I'm sorry for forgetting your name. The brother that's always with Mashah. Mashah and brothers like Akai War, things of that nature. Yeah, first of all, the inward man grows, but the new covenant and things like that, like I told the brother in the Discord, it's all a process, man. You grow inwardly, you killed off the old man, then you reach a level, then you get that spiritual body, man. That what Paul talks about for 1 Corinthians, the immortal body, things of that nature, because we know flesh and blood can't. I said this because flesh and blood can't enter into the kingdom, but But it starts now, man. That's what Yahushua came to do. Like I always say, man, he came to save us from ourselves, man. Because it's honestly more than that, man. Because you got the power now, but it's just levels to it, man. So shoot, don't the comic book movies teach you that, man? First it starts inwardly, then they get the power, man. So this is kind of that simple. But let me go to the verse 5, because this is really what I want. It says, "For the Holy Spirit." Oh yeah. I'm just gonna get verse 5. "For the Holy Spirit of discipline will flee deceit and remove thoughts that were remove from thoughts that are without understanding, and will not abide when unrighteousness come in." So yeah, man, that's just what that is too. Like, that's kind of resisting the devil, he will flee. That's what that lines up with. But also too, yeah, man, that just goes into like Holy Spirit can make those like evil thoughts go away and stuff of that nature. Catching cares on heavenly things, like your thoughts on heavenly things. That's what can make those thoughts go away. But even on this other side, on verse 3, like those forward thoughts, man, that could be those forward thoughts as well. Could be what we just read, like planning and scheming. That you'll be separated from the Most High with that. Now that's actually like sin and actually doing it as well, man. So that's what all that is, man. So. Yeah, man, don't be too hard on yourself, man, because I battle that too a lot, man. But it's just that that's all scheming and doing evil, man. That's what the thoughts is, man. But having the whole spirit thoughts, like having what you call them, having those heavenly thoughts, stuff like that, and you'll be kind of united with the Most High Yahushua, man. Having your thoughts on Him, seeing Him in every aspect, seeing like the Word, in Him in every aspect of your life, man. That's what's going to keep you out of that, man. But are you going to go through heavy evil thoughts and things of that nature? Yeah, of course. Like that happens, man. That's like gotta fight those things, but you can't. It is what it is. They realize like I forgot who said that. I think the brother Mark the Messenger said that. He said it well. Because he did a video about this a while back that I was watching. He said, "Listen, remember those thoughts aren't coming from you, though. Those thoughts, they aren't coming from you. They aren't coming. They damn sure aren't coming from the Most High. They're coming like Satan, all those things. That's just kind of Satan getting your ear. And two, let me not say that too, because sometimes that's just part of it. Like it might just happen. But also too, that's really Satan trying to." But especially depending on the situation, that's Satan trying to get in your head, man, too. So, because I'm not big on just blaming Satan for everything, because most times it's that person, too. But, Satan goes to and fro trying to devour. It is who he is, man. But, yeah, man, that just is what it is, too. But let me get this Proverbs 16 and 3, since this was actually the verse of the day on KJV 16:11, which is why, because I had this written down the other day, like, it said I had, what's 25th? Oh, yeah, I was thinking about this on Sunday, but, since this was like the verse of the day, I was like, no, I might as well just go into it. But yeah, Proverbs chapter 16, verse 3, it says, "Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established." So yeah, think about the works of the Most High. Think about, just doing the work of the Most High. Think about the works of the Most High. Look at His works. Heavenly things, man. He'll establish the thoughts, give you holy thoughts, thoughts of understanding, you'll see it, most importantly, live in the Word, man. That's it. That's when things will happen, man. Live in the Word. Nothing, saying things, different things that won't happen to you, like, battling evil thoughts like that. But live in the Word, and, these more heavenly thoughts, more like, He's going to increase your wisdom, man, honestly. And look at Him in every aspect of your life, man, honestly. Then Proverbs 3 and 6 says, "Acknowledge Him in all your ways." So, yeah, man, that's what it is. But I'm going to read this Proverbs chapter, 16 and 3. It says, "Commit thy thoughts unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established." So yeah, man, that's what it is, man. Because a lot of times, like now, trying to spiritually mature, like because I think I touched on the video in the past, like because I was kind of hard on myself for going through evil thoughts, and I still am to a degree. But you gotta realize that, hey, it is what it is, man. It's, you gotta be mindful of certain things and what you're thinking about, but like James 5:17 says, like it happens, like it's part. Just don't say because the righteous man and our forefathers didn't go through it as well, man. So yeah, man, that's just is what it is, man. As long as you don't do it, because I said this the other day. I said this to my homies. Even actually, the brother somebody the first one said, I ain't think about it. He said, now I said to one of my brothers too, like, you don't think Yahushua didn't want to slap the shit out of the Pharisees most of the time? So, but he okay, I can't. 1 Timothy says like lay no hands on any man. Don't lay hands on any man. And 2, it won't be expedient for him to do that. So you think it's times he wants to probably slap the shit out of him for that, or or what you call them, like, you know, it's plenty other in the plenty other places, stuff like that, where you wanted to do something but you didn't do it. So that's just what it is too. So don't be too hard on yourself. But if you constantly have those like thoughts, like, you know, you kind that's where the self examination happens, man. When certain situations, somebody's tempting you or testing you, or like, you know, at the where to be out and about, or on the job, or family members or stuff like that, and that's kind of like that is kind of like always on your mind to do that. You kind of might want to examine that, like, you know, kind of let the word come in, things. And they're not saying those thoughts aren't gonna come in, but to let the word come in, man. That's when like, you know, the word being in you. They're going back to the new covenant, back to like Deuteronomy 6:6, not 6:6. When the words is in your heart, pretty much. When the word is in you, that's when that happens, pretty much, man. That's when that happens. Not saying even that you're still going to go through it, but, you know, that's when it's like, all right, the words, and you're not going to go. That's not your first resort. So if that makes sense, but yeah, man, that's just it is what it is. But yeah, man. But that's part of your inward man growing too, man. Because your house was on the level. Because of course, man. Because, like, you know, when they was doing that, he probably wanted to, man. But, you know, he was just like but, you know, that could yeah, man. That's just is what it is too, man. Yeah, man. I speak as a man on that too. But, you know, it is what it is, man. Because sometimes people take there, but it's like, no, man, I ain't even. Yeah, man. Cause that's the separation of the Most High house between us. Cause when, you know what, I'm actually might touch on that later on with somewhere. Cause I was just thinking about that. I'm just on this with Colossians 3:2. It says Colossians chapter 3 verse 2. Colossians chapter 3 verse 2. It says, set your affection on things above, not on things on earth. So yeah, man, set your affection on things above, man. Not on things on earth. So yeah, man, having to line up that Proverbs 16, man. Like, think about the works of the Most High, man. The word, heavenly thoughts, man. Spiritual things, spiritual, man. It's growing it inward, man. You know, renewing your mind, man. Having your thoughts on that. You know, rather than, you know, these temporary things right now, man. Not saying, like, you know, live your life, of course, do things, handle what you got to handle, but, you know, that's the only thing, man. Because I was like that Mike Epps clip I was watching the other day, interview, man. He said, listen, man, you just running in this lifetime, man. You don't really own anything, man. That's why I like go into that. You can't sell your soul, man. Because like I read in Ezekiel, like we read in Ezekiel 18 the other day, in Romans 14:8, man. Like, you know, all the souls, stuff like that belongs to the Lord, man. So, like, you know, that's what it is. That's why I even said, think about I was reading Matthew 6 yesterday, man. You know, let me get it. I was reading this yesterday. I was reading in this translation too. Oh yeah, and for the brothers, yeah. I think what you call them, for the brothers in Discord, man. It is one translation. Get that too. It's always good to read, you know, scriptures in the and other translations as well, man. It helps you get understanding on different things. Shout out to brother C Nice, man, brother Kanak, you know, with Hidden Enemies, man, because, you know, he even said that on his video, man. But, you know, I got different things with different translations on it too, man. But I was reading Matthew 6 and this yesterday, man. So, but yeah, man. Let's hit this Matthew 6, and I'm probably gonna close out with that. Matthew 6, chapter 34. It says, 6:33 says, but seek ye the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Yeah, man. So seek the inner kingdom and the physical kingdom, man. Like, you know, inwardly growing, like I said, day by day, and seek the kingdom as well. Like you said, like I just mentioned, like, you know, like Mike Epps even said, man, you don't own anything. And it's like, man, this is all it's rendered, man. It is what it is, man. So seek the things heavenly treasures where no moth and it can't rust or corrupt, man. Honestly, man. So that's just is what it is, man. So yeah, but as far as evil thoughts, things of that nature, man, because yeah, we can't beat ourselves up too much on that, man. Because, you know, I think about too, it's a lot of stuff, evil stuff I think about. I kind of gotta relax when they try to fight it as well. But sometimes you can't get too hard on yourself and realize that it happens though, man. But, like, you know, like that Proverbs 16:3 or that Wisdom Psalm 1:5, Colossians 2:3, having your thoughts on the work of the Lord and His Word and heavenly things, man, you'll be all right, man. It's gonna be all right. Resist. James said it best, man. Resist the devil, and he'll flee, man. So yeah, man. Hopefully this is edifying, man. So peace.